What is happening? It is your boy Retro back again with another one. Now you guys could probably already tell that it is going down. Just by that title alone, you guys are definitely going to want to check this one out. So we got the Dems back at it again with their same old shenanigans. This time it was at the quote-unquote historic No King's Day protest held across the country earlier today. Now I've been seeing tons of reports swirling around claiming that the Dems allegedly bought and paid for tons of this support, and I'm excited to get into it. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's scoop.
What does No Kings protest mean?
You know, I think it means that the Dow is over 50,000. So that's what we should be paying attention to right now, okay? But really, we're sick and tired of this administration and all the wrongs that they're doing. It makes us sick. Most American people feel the same way. We need to take to the streets and do something about it. We're out here making fun of these insane people that currently have power in the White House because you have to clown fascists. They hate it. It hurts their ego, and it gets people going.
So you can still see we got a lot more going on out here. Let me try and look at some of these people signs. More cute dogs right there. Hang on a sec. I'm just trying to see your signs right there. Would you want to talk to me real quick? You look like, let's do it. Come on, let's do it. Come on, right here. Okay. What brought you out here?
Sorry, no, I don't think I...
Okay. What about you? Well, what brought you out here?
I'm just concerned with the current status of America. You know, it's not good seeing us going to war over the things that just one man wants, and it's not nice seeing us have a dictator, essentially.
What's it like being out here with all these people who obviously they feel strongly too?
Yeah, it's nice seeing everyone out here peacefully joining together just to, express their, First Amendment right and show that they care about the country and want to make the country a better place for all of us.
Now, you've obviously got a lot of people honking and supporting you, but that one lady just honked at us and called everybody here a mean name. What is it like? I mean, is it nice to have the support? What do you do with people who are against you?
It's good for everyone to express their opinions. That's what makes this country good, is that we have that right, and we should protect that right because we want to be able to make sure that the people who come after us want to have the exact same rights, and we can, make a better country for us.
Excellent.
All right, folks. So they're pointing out the crazy, but I'm just going to be honest here. It looks like they're the ones that's full of the craziness. As we see, they can't even defend why they're out there on the streets protesting. Some woman declining, saying she doesn't even want to speak on it. And I want to show you guys some sites at other protests. This one in NYC, and I want you guys to see who we found. None other than the corrupt New York Attorney General Letitia James, alongside the woke Hollywood actor Robert De Niro and the ambulance chaser Al Sharpton. Check this out, y'all. Now that one will definitely get a good laugh out of you. I'm not sure what they're accomplishing here, but they're definitely taking up tons of space. Later, we had Letitia James and a woke Hollywood actor, Robert De Niro, giving speeches on how President Donald Trump is an existential threat to the United States of America.
So we are a nation built on the rule of law, on checks and balances, and on the fundamental idea that power belongs to the people, not to one person, not to one party, and not to those who believe that they are above the law. But right now, those principles are being tested. Our institutions are being tested. Congress, unfortunately, has been co-opted. And our courts, unfortunately, some of them have been co-opted as well.
I support this movement 150%. Yeah. But when the crowds are chanting "No Kings," what I'm really hearing, as we all know, is "No Trump."
That's right.
There have been other presidents who have tested the constitutional limits of their power, but none have been such an existential threat to our freedoms and security. None. except Trump.
And I'm trying to keep it together, guys, but this is completely unserious, about as unserious as it gets from the loonies on the left. They're continuously crying and complaining about President Donald Trump when he's actually doing something, someone who actually gives a hoot about American citizen. It really blows my mind with these folks on the left. And you already know who definitely took on this opportunity to join in on the protests in attempts to distract from the fraud going on in his state, none other than the governor of Minnesota, Fraud Walsh. Take a look at what he had to say during No King's Day.
And I will add a special thank you and a special acknowledgement that we will never leave the side of our Somali Minnesotans. Here's our pledge to you. Our Somali Minnesotans, your great-grandchildren will still be here when that orange clown is in the dustbin of history. You will be here.
I'm not sure who Tim Walz thinks he's fooling with this act, but the American people, we caught on a long time ago. This is not going to distract us or take any attention away from what's went down in your state right underneath your nose. Now, guys, I want to flip over because here's where things really got interesting for me when I was going through this whole timeline of the No King's Day protest. This next clip from Harry Sisson really opened my eyes to what this truly was. You guys have to see this one. This is the most inorganic protest of all time.
All right, folks, I just made it to No King's, New York City. As you can hear, it's very loud, and as you can see, it's very large. I've been to all 3 No King's protests in New York City. Immediately, this one already looks like the biggest one. Let me show you. Man, I'm gonna keep posting videos from this protest today, but I don't even know where it ends. Like, it looked like it goes on for many, many, many blocks. So it is crazy. So many funny protest signs out here, and so many great people I've already met. It's going very well. It's wonderful.
And I hope you guys were paying close attention. You guys got to let me know if you caught it before I even said it. But a lot of you probably who were paying attention, it stuck out like a sore thumb. You look around and you're saying, okay, this is New York City, one of the heaviest minority populations across the country. And I see no diversity. There is no individuals of color, barely any. I couldn't point out one in this clip alone. And it just shows you that this thing just seems very inorganic. Seems like this is all manufactured, these protests are, with the demographic being primarily older white individuals. So after seeing the makeup of these protests across the country, I remembered this very infamous clip from the last No King's Day protest, and this guy claiming that he was paid to go out there, $200.
I just got offered $200 a day to go protest ICE in New York. The organization was called No Kings. They said June 14th we're gonna be protesting, and these are the streets that you need to be on, and this is what you need to do. You need to cause chaotic disruptions, and they said that there's gonna be pallets of like bricks and different things everywhere that protesters could use. They really want to wreak havoc. It's kind of ridiculous. Me as an American, you know, although I need the money, I'm like, this is very, very unpatriotic. If I was to go take this money and go protest, it's not very American. It's not what I stand for.
Now, I knew this all seemed way too familiar. Like, I've seen this before. Total deja vu moment. And then I remember this clip of the man from the last No King's Day protest from last year, when he said that he was approached by folks that would pay him $200, an organization that would pay him $200 in order to attend this protest, telling him exactly when and where he needed to be. So we're being shown these very large crowds of protesters, but you guys got to see the very sad reality of it. So like, this is the protest. This is what we're seeing, like swamps of people, just massive gatherings. But I'm not sure that I can completely buy into this, not to mention the fact that the Democratic Party, especially a lot of folks on the left, are putting out tons of misinformation, and they're blatantly taking advantage of the older generations and their lack of resources when it comes to discovering facts. Take a listen to what this next older woman had to say about Pete Hegseth. Absolutely unbelievable.
I just learned that Peter Hegseth did not give 2 black female officers a promotion. Why? Because our dictator, Trump, didn't want to stand on the podium next to female black officers. We're coming for you, you dumb f***er. This tired old biddy is so tired of this. No King's Day tomorrow, people. Be ready.
And this is what I mean by the Democrats are taking advantage of the older generation, the way they're putting out these things, making up these stories. Like, I'm not sure where on God's green earth this story came from, but I could probably tell you it was somewhere on Facebook. Someone completely made the whole thing up, completely fictional. I've never heard anything like this, but again, this is what's happening right here. The Democratic Party is very desperate for any support that they can get, even if that means they have to lie and cheat their way into getting this support. Now, this next one I found really blew me away. You guys have to see this one. So this is a retirement village, a senior citizens home, and look at what they were doing this morning.
Okay, here we come. All right, I got you. Got me? Yep, I got you.
Very interesting. They got to be ashamed of themselves. And the line just continues to go on. I'm not going to let the whole thing play, but you can see what I'm talking about right here, no? I'm making a valid point, and if I'm not making a valid point, I haven't convinced you enough. This next one really sealed the deal for me. This man, listen to this. This man spotted loads of buses dropping off these quote-unquote protesters. You have to see this one.
Wow, look at all these buses. Look at this, and there's buses behind us, all coming up here, all paid for by the radical left. Amazing.
And you see it. Y'all see it. There's at least, what, 4 buses back to back right there. And we've seen this same thing happening during the Kamala Harris campaign on the campaign trail, where there was not a lot of people that were willing to show up to support that. So they started reaching out to other methods, other resources in order to gain this support, even if that meant buying and busing these folks in. Now, MAGA supporters are not dumb. We caught on very quickly, and they began to call out some of these protesters for being paid and programmed.
25, 100. And this guy 50. He goes for 50. How much I pay? 50. Let him go.
It's USA. Ho ho. Hey hey. The fashion USA. Ho ho. Hey hey. The fashion USA. Like Sorrow. Sorrow, you get paid. You guys are getting paid.
I know what communist.
So as you can see, those patriots were very fed up. They've seen this before, just like me. When you run across something more than once, it doesn't shock or surprise you, but you gotta call it out. I mean, call this for what it is. This is artificial, very manufactured support from the Democratic Party. And I think I'm going to end it on this next one, but I just had to show you it. And I want you guys to listen very closely, very closely to what this No Kings protester says right here. It tells you everything you need to know, honestly.
Happy No Kings Day. I am at the first action today on the bridge. We are spreading the No Kings message to commuters in New York, and it's a nice turnout.
Yo, there we have it, guys. Oh my goodness. And I'm going to keep this thing very short on the end because honestly, I gave you my full reaction throughout the video. Mind was blown. I was completely blown away when I initially discovered what was going on, the numbers behind these quote-unquote historic rallies, these No Kings Day protests. It's the same old Democratic strategy. You know, you can't get support organically. You go ahead, you manufacture it. And that's what we're seeing here, if I've ever seen it done before, guys. But I'll continue to follow this one, this very laughable event. I don't know what the Dems thought they were accomplishing today, but I'm glad they got out and got a breath of fresh air. Some of them did get to touch a bit of grass in the process. And any updates to come on this one, I'll definitely cover it right here with your boy RetroStef. Definitely be on the lookout for the next one. I've got some more interesting clips and events that transpired at these No Kings Day protests earlier today. Probably gonna be dropping later on right behind this one, so be on the lookout for that one. But now is the time. I want you all to hop in that comment section and let me know exactly what you're thinking, your thoughts on this one. Did you guys catch any of the parts where I said pay close attention to the video? If you did, let me know in the comment section below. I mean, this was a complete laugh fest, very laughable matter from the Democrats. I don't know how they expect us to take them seriously when they're doing things like this. Let me know what y'all thinking though, and before you get out of here today, if you could, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you'd enjoy more content like this coming from your boy RetroStef. Catch you guys on the next week.